Hello, Analytics Funners. Welcome to Analytics Fun again. I hope you are enjoying our videos and please join our free WhatsApp group and the link is in description. The group is totally free and you can ask your any doubt, any question in that particular group. Cool. So let's get started. In this video, I will teach you how to use Alteryx filter, and we will use this filter tool and the different types of nuances associated with it. So let's get started. Let's bring our input data tool. As I've already mentioned, every workflow in Alteryx begin with input data. That is, you need to input some data on which you can do some data preparation, data wrangling, etc. In this video, I will use Superstore data and you will find this data in the description below. So let's import the data. Go to files, select file, and this is the data. Sample Superstore, click on open. Once you open it, it will ask you which sheet to select. And in this one, I will use orders sheet. You don't need to select a range or a named range, and you can directly select OK. Once you select OK, Alteryx will generate a preview of first 100 records. So we can see order ID, date, shipping mode, customer, which customer bought this product, and the name of the product ID, and the product category, subcategory. Then we have the product name, which particular product was bought, and the sales, that how much was that particular product for and what was the sales revenue for our organization. So this is the data. And now suppose I want to filter only for the rows which are in year 2018, because we have shipping date. So I want to know only for the product which was shipped in 2018. And also I want to know only for the furniture product and for the products which were shipped from Florida, state Florida. So three conditions I will be testing here: state Florida, category furniture, and date is in year 2018. So let's get started. We can bring this filter tool. You need to drag and drop and bring it closer so that you have a dotted line. And once you have a dotted line, just drop it here. After dropping it here, you can see two types of filter: basic filter and custom filter. So basic filter allows you to query only on one column, and custom filter allows you to query on multiple columns. So first I will do this particular problem statement using the basic filter, that is using three basic filter: one for date, for another for category, and third one for the state. And then I will show you another alternatives solution in which you can use only one custom filter. So using one basic filter, I will select shipping date because I want to know the shipping date in the 2018. So now you can see we have a couple of options here, and I want to choose a range. So in the range, it will give me start date and the end date, and I will select start date as 1st January 2018. For this, click here, 2021, click on the left arrow, 2020, 19, 18, then January, 1st January, that's right. And the end date, you can choose in the same way, click on June, then 2018, December, then 31st December. So we have covered the entire year, 1st January 2018 to 31st December 2018. Okay. Now let's run it. So it shows you how much time does it take to run. I don't want this message again and again, so I generally click here and close this pop-up. Now if I see, this is the input of the filter tool, which is 10,000 rows. And if I see in the output, I've got two anchors. So filter tool split into two anchors. One is true, another is false. So true contains all the orders which were in 2018, as you can see. the shipping date is in 2018, and the false contain every order which was where shipping date was not in 2018. So you can see. And also one key point to note, and which is also asked in Alteryx certification examination, is the number of rows in the true anchor plus number of rows in the false anchor is equal to the number of input rows. So you can see there are 10,000 input rows. It got split into two streams. The true stream contained 2,500 rows and the false stream contains 7,500 rows. So we'll use the true stream because we are interested in shipping date or which fall in year 2018. And now we will bring another filter to filter for category. So now I'll keep it close to the true anchor, and I have a dotted line here. I will drop it here. Now I will choose category and I will write furniture. Run it. If I see in the true anchor and if I scroll towards the category, I can see all the furniture items here. Suppose someone write small f instead of capital F. Now what happens? If you run it, still Alteryx has given me the capital furniture here. So one important point to note here is that Alteryx filter are case insensitive. It does not matter you write in small or in capital, Alteryx will give you the result. So now let's filter for the state, that is state of Florida. So if I see the state, right now it is showing me all these states. I am only interested in the Florida. So I will filter it for the Florida again. State equals to and also you can use this run to run or simply use Control R, the keyboard shortcut, to run the workflow. Now I have the 14 records, so 14 customers or the 14 orders were there which were shipped in 2018 in the category of furniture from the state of Florida. So this is how we have used the filter using the basic filters. Now I will show you how to use a custom filter. So we will produce these 14 rows using a custom filter. I will bring a custom filter here and drop them down. Custom filter. So now in this custom filter, you can use the condition which you have already written here. So you can see the to date, ship date is greater than equal to 2018, that is 1st January 2018, and less than equal to 31st December. But instead of that, we can directly use an year function. The name of the function is date, time, year, and we can pass ship date. We have 2500 records. We can use AND condition and category equal to furniture, and another AND condition, state. You can press tab to complete, it will auto complete. Press Control R. Now if I see here, we have 14 records. So this we have accomplished using one custom filter. So this was all for this particular video. I hope you like it. In case you have anything to learn or any comments, please share it in the comment section. And please share this video with your friends, like it, and let me know what else you want to learn. And stay tuned, subscribe my channel for more such updates. Thank you, analytics funners, and see you in the next one.